everyone. Thanks for joining us on this episode of The Traveling Talk Show. I'm your host, Vanessa.
And I'm Markette, and welcome to TTS, where we've been traveling all around the DC area.
That's right. We've bumped into some top chefs, top models, and a certain comedian who wants to talk about good hair. Markette, how's your hair? You having a good hair day?
Well, you know, Vanessa, there's a saying, if you have any hair, it's good hair.
That's true.
According to that, I'm doing okay, but we'll get back to that later. Right now, we have the DC Hot 3 list.
Enjoy. Our number 3 pick on the list had us talking to some of America's next top models, and former contestant Isis talked to us about the surgery she recently underwent and what Tyra Banks is really like. Check it out.
I wanna be on top.
With Paul Wharton, really a DC fashion phenomenon. He is judging some of the contestants today. Tell me what you're looking for this year.
We're looking for women that have the it factor, the total package. You know, since Barack Obama came into office, I think everyone has become more aware of style and substance. And so I think as the show enters its, 13th or 14th cycle, we really had to find something special. You know, we can't, it's not just about the looks anymore. It's everything. It's brains, it's beauty. It's a girl that can turn a modeling career into an enterprise like Tyra.
And so how important is the walk? You always hear Tyra and all the judges talking about the walk has to be fierce.
Well, the walk has to be fierce because, you know, some girls have bit the dust, like Naomi has, I'm sure Tyra has from time to time. So you got to start really fierce or else she'll be a mess. So yeah, we're definitely looking for some swagger, for a good stride. And by the time they get up here, the line is long enough where if they didn't know how to walk at the back of the line, they should know how to walk by the time they get to the front of the line. Right?
Now, exactly. And I mean, you just started. It's early in the morning. It's about 10:30, 11 o'clock in the morning. Have you seen any stars yet? Or when you look at this line, do you?
I have. I've seen some really great looking girls, and I've walked through and gotten their sense of their personalities. And you know, you just have to kind of get them to relax a little bit. I try to take the edge off. I like to walk through the line and good morning, get your juices flowing, and it kind of, you know, they go, oh, thank God.
I am with Isis, and she is a lovely top model. Nice to see you. How's it going so far here?
It's going good so far. So many people here. It's nice to see like all of the talent and everybody that really wants it. It's really, my voice is hoarse. I was out all night. But you know, it's nice to see, you know, new girls that really want to do this.
What's the best piece of advice that you would give some of these hopefuls?
I would tell them to make sure you never give up. You know, as many times as I heard that I couldn't do something, you know, I never gave up, and that's the reason why I'm getting to where I want to be now. So never give up no matter what anybody says. If you want to accomplish it, go for it.
What are some of the really amazing things that you've gotten to do because of this? Obviously, it's opened up a lot of doors.
Well, I got my surgery, of course. Got my surgery, runway, you know, meeting new people, and just open up other doors for me, and I work on other bigger projects that I'm working on now. So,
what do you think was the hardest part of the show?
I think the hardest part of the show was the cameras, you know, and also afterwards seeing it and seeing what people said about you that you didn't get to see while you were there. I think that part was hard.
And who do you think was the toughest judge?
Well, for me it was Nigel because, you know, I just think he was the toughest, but everybody still showed me love on the show, and it was an amazing experience.
And what's Tyra Banks really like?
She's really nice. You know, she's done a lot for me. She's very supportive, and I thank her. Every time I think about it, I just thank her for all the opportunities she's given me.
Why do you think you're going to be America's next top model?
Because I'm Ashanti. No, just kidding. No, because this is my dream. Like, I really want to be America's Next Top Model. Like, that's all I want to do is model.
Is this your first time ever trying out for a reality show or anything?
No, I tried out so I could dance and I didn't make it.
So you think you can dance? So you think you can model?
I know I can model.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Can you show us some of your moves then?
Okay.
She's about to show us some of her moves. She says she knows she can model. So let's see.
Wanna be on top. Loosen up the arms. I'm getting tips here, okay?
Coming in at number 2 on our list is the fedora-wearing former Top Chef contestant and now DC entrepreneur Spike Mendelson. He's talking to TTS about his experience on the hit show and his new restaurant down on Pennsylvania Avenue, Good Stuff Eatery. Take a look.
We all know Spike as the feisty, fedora-wearing contestant from the hit show Top Chef. I sat down with the 28-year-old to talk about it all. Spike got his start working at his parents' restaurant. Initially, he hated the business. What 13-year-old wants to be washing dishes and scrubbing tiles while his friends are all out at the beach? But Mom recognized his talents one busy night when a line cook didn't show up for his shift. So Spike stepped in and, well, the rest is history. So off he went to France, became classically trained in French cuisine, worked at my house in New York City, and decided to apply for season 4 of Top Chef. Spike parlayed his success from the hit series and chose Washington, D.C. to open up his place, Good Stuff Eatery. He chose D.C. because it's vibrant, has amazing energy, and has become a hot place to be with Barack Obama in office. Oh, and did I mention the First Lady stopped by his place to try out one of his burgers? When he's not down on Pennsylvania Avenue going over more business plans to open up another restaurant, you can find him co-hosting a new show on the Food Network or just doing what he does best, cooking. Good stuff, Spike. Good stuff.
Okay, don't wig out at our number 1 pick for our DC Hot 3 list. TTS caught up with the funny and talented comedian Chris Rock and the lovely Nia Long to talk about their new movie, Good Hair, coming out in theaters this October.
Hey, I had a Jerry curl. You saw me out there. Pookie has a Jerry curl in New Jack City. And Pookie has a Jerry curl. And yeah, I can't even explain. You know, I've never been in a microwave oven, but I think I know how it feels. Yeah, and I would never, I don't, you know, my daughters will not be getting perms until, you know, until they're old enough, they get to high school, whatever, but I'm not going to do that to a kid right now.
I've worn it natural, straight, weave, no weave. You guys have seen me over the years. I change my hair all the time. I think if you are comfortable in your skin, your hair becomes an accessory. If you're using your hair to try to define who you are, then you have a problem. And I think as Black women, we have a lot to celebrate about ourselves, and our hair is really not that important. Because once you get into what's going on in here spiritually, your hair could be nappy-pappy, whatever. It's all good hair. It doesn't matter.
I think women do their hair for women. I think in the history of the world, men have always slept with the women that are in front of them. No matter what the hair, no matter what the style, corsets, we don't care. We don't care. Men have never cared. The birth rate goes up every year. So.
All right, that's all we've got time for, but please join us again for another episode of TTS.
That's right, and to subscribe to our show, go to www.youtube.com/travelingtalkshow.
And don't forget to follow us on Twitter. Bye.
Bye.